Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you what I got from our local club auction and what I picked up from a club swap down in Des Moines, Iowa. So stick around and check this out. Hey YouTube, this is Tom at TM Aquatics, and it's been a pretty busy weekend. Today is Saturday and I just left our Minnesota Aquarium Society fall club auction. It was a pretty crazy auction. It was a long auction. There was about 650, 700 items that were sold today. And sadly or unfortunately, I had a lot of stuff that I brought get sold really early in the auction, and then again later in the auction after a lot of the buyers had funneled out for the day. The downside to having your stuff sell first is that not everybody is there and not everybody's paying attention. People are still rummaging through the tables of all the different fish and plants. I mean, it was crazy. I had a bag of tangerine tigers sell for $20. Yellow neocaridina sell for $16 because they sold early. I had an extra large Amazon sword plant that was about 22 inches in height sell for $5. It was the second item that was auctioned off today. $5. I brought two of those to the auction, to our spring auction, and they sold for $25 to $30 a piece. What are you gonna do? On the flip side, if you're buying, you get some good deals, and I did get a lot of good deals, so it all worked out in the end. So I'm gonna head back to the fish room. I'll show you what I picked up today, and then tomorrow I am gonna start early in the morning, and I'm making a road trip down to Des Moines, Iowa. It's about 4.5 hours away, and there is a person down there that is selling a bunch of plecos, L411s, which look very similar to the L260 Queen Arabesque. They have a bunch of L66 plecos, and the 411s and the L66 King Tigers, they're selling for $15 a piece. That is a ridiculous price. They also have zebra plecos. Now those are a little bit more, as you can imagine, but I'm real serious about getting up, heading down there nice and early, and picking myself up a couple of zebra plecos and some 411s and some 66s, so we'll see. But I guess stay tight, stay tuned, and I'll show you what I picked up today. Alright YouTube, the first purchase I made at today's club auction was a bag of 14 yellow cobra Endler fry. They're too young to sex, so I hope I end up with at least a couple of males, but for $6 it was worth a chance. I'd eventually like these to be the dither fish with my L46 zebra plecos. Hopefully it works out. Anyways, the next purchase was a bag of 3 really nice pieces of Anubias Nana Petite. I paid $4 for the bag of the 3 pieces. The piece on the left here is big enough to split into a 4th piece if I want to. This is going into a new shrimp tank that I'm currently setting up, but for $4, this was quite the deal. I did pick up another bag of Anubias Nana. I don't believe it's the petite variety, but this bag was stuffed with Anubias Nana. I paid $14 for the entire bag. Now this big huge rhizome back here, that's one piece. It does have some BBA on there, but I've already split this rhizome up into about 6 separate pieces. I have cleaned up the BBA, but this was quite a deal for 14 bucks. This too is going in a shrimp tank. My favorite purchase of the day was a bag of 3 CW009 green laser Cory cats. These normally sell for $15 a piece. I paid $14 for the bag of 3. There was another bag of 4 green laser Cory cats, but I dropped out of the bidding really early, and I really regret doing that. And I could have had a nice group of 7. Instead, I'm left with 3. So I am looking for more. If you know of anybody, hit me up. But CW009 green laser Cory cats, great addition to the fish room. Hey YouTube, it's now Sunday morning. It's about 7:45 a.m. and I am on the road from Minneapolis, St. Paul down to Des Moines, Iowa. I am heading down to their local fish club fall swap. There is a seller down there that has a bunch of plecos that they breed, and my goal is to pick up 2 new L46 zebra plecos. They're selling for $125 a piece. These are 1.25 inch fish. 100 bucks an inch is pretty standard for L46 zebras. So I hope to pick up 2 of them. And then my brother, who also has a bunch of Pleco tanks, is asking me to pick up some L411s and some L66 king tigers. They're selling the 411s and the 66s for $15 a piece, which is crazy cheap for those fish. So I hope to score some zebras, some 411s, and some 66s today, and check out all the other goodies that they have there as well at the swap. So it's about a 4-hour drive down, 4-hour drive back, but to be able to hand select the zebra plecos that I add to my group is definitely worth it. So anyways, I've got about a 3-hour and 45-minute drive in front of me still. So I will hopefully pick this up at the swap. Otherwise, if I don't shoot any video inside the swap, I'll certainly show you all the goodies that we scored. So wish me luck. All right, guys, I just made it down here to Des Moines, Iowa. I am sitting outside of the Euclid room. Made it in pretty good time. I'm about a half an hour early. It's next to a Hy-Vee down here, so I'm gonna stop over at Hy-Vee and grab a cup of coffee and then wait for the doors to open. All right, well, there's the fish swap, so let's head on in and check this out. All right, YouTube, it's about 12:15. I'm already heading back to Minnesota. I didn't shoot any video inside of the swap. It was a pretty small area and it was packed with people, so I didn't feel comfortable doing that. But I came down here on a mission, and that was to score some new plecos, and mission accomplished. But we'll get these new fish back to the fish room. I'll show you what we picked up. But all I can say is 2 words: Pleco jackpot. All right, YouTube, I'm back home in the fish room. It's time to unbox these fish and show you what we picked up today. All right, YouTube, the first thing that I picked up was this nice piece of spider wood. Picked that up from the swap. I'm gonna be starting a new shrimp tank, and thought this was a pretty nice piece for the price. So I picked that up. I did get this insulated fish bag for $5. Just something I can use in the future, hauling fish around, and this will work out well. But for $5, I thought it was a good price. They had free grab bags, so I picked up a grab bag, and I got Tetramin Tropical Crisps, and then a couple samples of Tetramin Tropical Flakes and Hikari Vibra Bites, along with a sticker and my membership ID for the fish club down there. Now let's dig into the box of fish and check out these awesome plecos that we got. All right, we got a lot of plecos here. So first out of the bag is an L411. Second one out of the bag, this is an L46 zebra pleco. That one's mine. Another 411. The 411s are for my brother. An L333 yellow king tiger. That's mine. Another 411. The 411s look just like the Queen Arabesque pleco, the L260. The only difference is these get a little bit larger and their patterns are more consistent. The banding, the black and the white, are even sizes, and they don't have the dots that a Queen Arabesque might have in its pattern. And this is the last 411. So we got 4 L411s. Next out of the bag, an L66 King Tiger. Now keep in mind the L66s, the 411s, and the L333s, they were only $15 a piece. That is a crazy good price. You know, we're gonna run out of room here, so I'm gonna take my zebra, my 333, put those down below. Next out of the bag, another L66 King Tiger for my brother. He picked up 2 L66. Next one out of the bag, another L333 Yellow King Tiger, or L33 Yellow. That's mine. And finally, one more zebra pleco, one more L46 zebra for me. So today's run, we got 2 L46 zebras, 2 L333s, 2 L66s, and 4 L411s. And they were all $15 except for the zebras, of course. But that's a good day haul of plecos. And I need to float these guys and bring them up to temp. All right, there are my 2 new zebra plecos. I'm super excited because I was able to pick these out, and hopefully they're both females. Down here, there's 411s. 411s, and there's the L66, a couple of them there. There's one in that bag and one in that bag back there. The rest of them are 411. And again, keep in mind they were just in the car for 4 hours plus. And they've been in these bags all day, but they look, these 411s look just like the L260 Queen Arabesque. They just get a little bit bigger as well. And then these are the 2 black and yellow L333 King Tigers, or black and yellow L333s. But that was the haul from the swap meet down in Des Moines, Iowa today. This is the real treasure, and that's the reason I went down there, and I couldn't be happier. It was worth every minute in the car. I'm super excited to add these 2 zebra plecos to my group that I already have. So we're up to 8. And they're beautiful looking little zebras too. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get these acclimated, get them in the tank. My brother's on his way over to pick up his 411s and the L66s. And then I need to decide where I'm gonna put my L333s. I don't know if I wanna put them in here with the bigger 333s, or if I wanna put them over here in one of these tanks and grow them out for a little bit, which is probably what I'll do. But anyways, so between all the goodies and the plecos, the driftwood, and the fish tote, it was a good day. It was a great weekend. It was a busy weekend. Picked up those green laser cories yesterday at our fish auction, along with some other good deals on some Anubias and stuff. You saw those plants earlier. Some yellow tiger cobra entler babies. Hopefully some of them end up being males. But it was a good weekend, a busy weekend, and you know, I wish I could do it every weekend, but if I did, I'd be broke. Anyways, appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Hit the like button on your way out, and leave any comments or questions down below. Appreciate everybody watching. Until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Pleco jackpot.